All right, guys, I'm a little bewildered right now. I didn't know that there was another Buc-ee's in Kentucky. When we were coming down to Triple D and I saw that we were going to bypass Richmond and Huber Heights and all of that fun stuff, I thought we weren't going to get to stop at a Buc-ee's. But there's a freaking Buc-ee's here, and I didn't know that. Did you know that? She didn't know that. She's not as excited as I am. I didn't know there was a second Buc-ee's in Kentucky. I'm like mind blown right now. Anyway, we're headed to Triple D for the Kentucky Classic. We're going to run Car 375 and probably Clone 375. Normally I go over my goals for the weekend. I think my goal for this weekend is to just survive. We had 2 DNFs at the farm track. We had 1 DNF down in Florida, and we've gone through 2 bodies this year. So my goal, very simply, is to see the checkered flag and keep the cart in one piece. That's it. No top 10, no making the show. Just bring it home in one piece and actually see the freaking checkered flag for once this year. So goals are pretty simple. That's really all I got. Triple D, Kentucky Classic. I'm going to go run around this Buc-ee's that I didn't know existed and try not to let my head explode. So we'll see you at the track. All right, so first off, they're putting turtles out, so I'm definitely going to hit those bastards. But anyway, track looks pretty nice. It's kind of like a mix between, like, say, Wheelersburg and Clay City, like size and shape wise. The backstretch is kind of a little bit of a deep shape, and it looks like it gets pretty tight coming out of turn 4 here, but we'll see. They've watered this track like 6 times, but that's a little deceiving. It's still pretty hard and pretty dry, but it doesn't feel slick, so we'll see how it goes. I think we're gonna hot lap a whole bunch and just try and like test some things out and see what's working and what doesn't work. I know they got like 30 carts in Clone Heavy, so there's gonna be a B main and Heavy. I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. Like I said in my original intro, the goal is to just finish and not tear anything up, but obviously now that I'm here and I see it, I obviously don't want to be in that B main, or if I am, I want to transfer. But either way, track looks pretty nice. It's super smooth, really smooth. There's a few people that came up and like said hey and talked to me and said that the track is usually very smooth and very fast, so I think it's going to get gripped up. I think we're going to be hauling the mail, so we'll see how this goes. bad news, it's raining. They were getting ready to go out for heavy qualifying, and not only is it raining, but it's raining pretty damn good. Kurt's stranded out there under the canopy. So yeah, this is gonna delay things and change things a lot. Honestly, I was feeling pretty good, but now with the rain, who the hell knows what's gonna happen. All right, update number 2. It's raining even harder, and our tent almost blew away, so Kurt ran out to get it, and she's very wet right now, and not in a fun way. So, what? So yeah, luckily she caught the tent, and we stuck some screwdrivers in it, but it is absolutely coming down like crazy. I don't know how long this shower is supposed to last, but if it's very long, I can see us being done for the day, unfortunately. And if we're not done for the day, we're going to have to change our entire game plan, like kind of a lot. So, yeah, not par for the course for the way this year's going, so whatever. So they haven't made any kind of official call yet, but it's still sprinkling a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but like everything is just flooded. Look at that back there. It's actually starting to pick back up again, so I don't know, I feel like we might be done.
It's wet.
What do you think? Do you think it's over?
Well,
so we got some tents down. It got pretty dicey. We almost lost ours too, but she was quick on her feet. These guys, not so lucky. Oh, why did he stop? Go, Blake, go! Go, Blake, go! Oh. Oh, they got that one out. There are people stuck everywhere. And this dude keeps bouncing his stuff off the tip, so he's gonna blow this thing up and have to get us towed out of here. Not because it's stuck, because we blew her up.
one officially stuck. We have got mud and trucks everywhere, and we are still blocked in.
Well, the rain won, although I'm sure you all probably could have figured that out by the video here where people were literally stuck in the pits. On the bright side, everybody got their money back for Clone Heavy because that didn't get ran or even qualified. And then for the classes that did qualify, they paid out based on qualifying. So it's not like they just said screw you and sent everyone home. Charles and the Goddard Race Promotion teams did it the right way. They did a good job. I'll be back in 2 weeks for the Top Gun, obviously. So yeah, bad news, it rained out. Good news, people got their money back. Bad news, I only got the hot lap and qualify for Dakar and only hot lap for heavy, so we didn't get a lot of track time. But the good news is one of my goals was met because the cart is still in one piece. But the bad news is we didn't get to race, and obviously I want to race. Anyway, enough of that. It was definitely a bummer, but I think we learned a lot for the Top Gun. We learned actually a whole hell of a lot for the Top Gun. We've never seen this track before, and we definitely had to make some adjustments during practice and a little bit of qualifying that we got. And I think we learned a lot, and we had some decent speed. I'm really bummed out about the Dakar because we had really good hot lap speed, and then I qualified Ken and meh, which is pretty normal to me. I never qualified good, but I know exactly what we did wrong in qualifying. We basically did the opposite of what everyone else did, and it just didn't work. So that's, something to put in the notes and to remember for next time. And with the speed we had in hot laps and as good as it did feel in qualifying despite the lack of speed, I think we could have raced really, really well. And I think I had a shot at a top 3 in the Dakar. So real big bummer we didn't get to run the Dakar because I think we had a really, really good shot of at least at minimum a top 3. The Clone, I probably would have been back of the A, front of the B, kind of like normal. Once again, it handled pretty good, but we were lacking a little speed. And I think, once again, we were doing something weird on tires that really no one else was doing. So, you know, we could have done better there. But overall, I think we were doing all right. I was feeling pretty good about it. I know what mistakes we made. Just wish we could have got on the track more. But like I said, they gave us our money back for heavy and they paid out according to everything else, which kind of screwed me because I can't qualify very well. But the Top Gun shootout is in 2 weeks, back at Triple D, put on by Goddard Race Promotions. We'll be back again. We'll be back for that. I think they're paying out a bunch of money. I'm going to look it up, and I'll put it in a little text here underneath my face. But I know they're paying money in a lot of classes, and I think they're expecting a ton of karts. They mentioned the other day that they've sold like 150 pit spots already or something like that. So there's going to be an absolute crap ton of go-karts there. I'll add the flyer to this too. I'll put it right here beside me. If you can make it, come to the Top Gun. It's going to be a good show. Charles does a good job running these races. He does the Hoptown indoors too, which we have never been able to make it to, but maybe next winter. We'll see. That's kind of all I got. Bummed about the rain. Glad the karts are still in one piece. We learned a ton, and I wish we could have got more track time, but it was a 0% chance of rain all week. It was just a random freak storm that like just absolutely monsooned on everything with a 0% chance of rain. Crazy. But we got to get out of here. We got to go get more crap for the house because we're still in the middle of siding it. So see you in 2 weeks at the Top Gun shootout back at Triple D.